with you. I promise this is the final interview, and we have, I think, one of the most instrumental people in the building here, and I'll let him introduce himself. Boss, tell us your name, man.
Oh boy, my name is Michael Gyamfi, and I'm actually the marketing. I was actually in charge of the marketing for the Turnover movie.
Wow.
Premiere.
Wow.
So,
I would say, even if you didn't want to watch the movie and you saw Michael, you would watch the movie by force. No joke. Obesha movie no by force, because tell me why you had the poster on your shirt. Like he would have it button Obe Yeho no why did you do that?
You know, the goal is to support a good cause, right? And the truth is, if you see our elder coming up with this movie, which was more educative. You know, many people learn. We learn sometimes through books by reading, but most often what we learn through is what we watch.
That's true.
You know, so I realized that watching this movie, which was more educative to not to only couples but to our kids and to the youth too. I thought that this was really a good platform for them to learn. So I was like, okay, let me give out my all to be able to sell more.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't honestly. He gave me a ticket. You know, I ended up emceeing the program, but you actually gave me a ticket for the program even before I knew that I was even going to MC. You know, it was like you had so much faith in this movie than even Elder Bismark.
Right.
No, seriously, he rarely spoke too much about it, but you didn't just speak about it, you wore it. Like,
right.
Before it premiered, every Sunday, you had something turnover on you. Was it something you were just calling out of Bismark for? Were you making it yourself? How were you getting these paraphernalia products?
I got it from, first of all, I'll talk about how I started. You know, Elder Bismark told me about this idea of his movie. And I realized that this was really a good thing that he wanted to come up with. He said they've actually acted a movie before, right? So I was like, okay, then let me also help. And how can I help, right? And I realized that I had some passion in selling. I had, some experience, and I had passion in talking to people more about marketing stuff. Nti, make I say, Charlie, let me just go all out and help out. You know, so I was like, okay, so right after he talked to me about it, and then I gave him this idea that, okay, people were like, you can really go online and buy tickets. But I realized that some people are lazy to go online and buy. More so, people will never go online and
for our kind of movie,
you know. So I was like, I told him to actually print out tickets for me and print out other posters so we can actually market to people. So that is how I started. And he brought it to me, and I was like, okay, this is it. And I knew that it's only on Sundays that I can meet people. I cannot go to their houses or other things like in Ghana. When I'm coming to church, I have it all over me. And I have to just meet people and sell it to them. And one thing is, you can really announce it in front of people, go online, or come and see me and buy tickets. But the other hand is you meeting people.
The personal touch.
That personal touch, and then talking to them that, okay, buy tickets. That was all you can do to sell it.
Wow.
So that was my strategy.
No, you were very confident in. Did you get paid? But one
thing is that I realize it bebre in African community is one me talking about two things. First of all, say yen pushy yen and secondly, say say at the papa be koswa, we want to really get involved, right? We want to be part of the good thing a movie on, right? It's just like so a home nyankopon home efinu so and then Davida nyankopon home so you want to be in support of the nyankopon home so. And so that was the idea here, right? One, I wanted to push my own, right? What short 9 story, educating for. 2, I wanted to also sell that choices. Anytime I'm coming up with ideas that this is actually about choices, right? This,
so that was your
my strategy was this is about choices, and in life, no, you choose.
You all make choices, yes.
Right? And see, at the end of the day, no, probably by 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, if you actually go through what you chose, and I said the result or the outcome of what you chose, you don't get to blame the Obi or suggesting man.
Because you made
that choice. What I say, and see, how do you choose?
Yeah.
Right? You choose based off on comfort suggestion to you. You choose based off on say movie now ankasa. People were actually okay. Oh, Leslie play Robert.
No, Jessica.
Jessica. People were actually telling Jessica say, okay, the good guy, no, ne mami and na catch the good guy, no, the best. Now on the other hand, also kumusika or choose sikani, no. It's all about choices. So, who co school are you choose?
What degree?
Degree I'll be choosing. At the end of the day, no, you're sure so better man you know, so life is all about choices.
That's very true.
And so I just wanted to sell to the youth. Say, come and learn. Learn how Jessica chose. But you see the rich guy over there, the good guy, you know,
modest guy.
Yes, modest guy. And then I want to say, might be brave to me making that mistake. Oh, baby, because one thing is you share the when you saw and you nipa fault. Some more cry some mistake in that. But I say, and you nipa fault. So I think, sir, I will say you have to learn through reading, through watching. Intuition movie from the start to the end. It is telling you more about choices, and I wanted people to know this. Before and saying what could make it any mistake. What I say. So I was selling something which was kind of like to teach and educate and conform. And I had that passion. Say, why don't I pull my brothers, the people that I know?
You got the light on board. You got a few people.
They were all interested in selling tickets.
Why? I was like, wow.
Because and then the better idea about could be said. Say, oh yeah, they're so and in when people are watching you, they can really get involved. First of all, say they start idea, which is a good cause. And go for don't really sleep.
Yes.
Keep doing it.
There's no hope.
And people will actually join you.
Support. Eventually.
And I'll tell you the truth. That is what I learned from it by selling. I learned how to actually relate to people. People reject you. Could be any. Okay, so my sorry that in neighbor premiere. Me tia offering. What I say? Inti dating na me tia sika. Na me movie.
Inti bibi sa okay.
And I say yes, we tia nina. But at the end of the day, no, on all they support a good cause. There was so who say elder no so the otro movie no. The director here and conform sika komu. Until you are supporting this good cause. I'm gonna my next one.
And the tickets were not that expensive.
$5.
And I got for
what if African touch poker wedding massa? For $5 yeah, so yeah, I think that in everything be one you always get people involved. On the other hand, you see any food you apart.
What if the movie was a bomb? Say Sankanko how would you have felt? Because I miss and come blame you and our crowd turn ticket to my movie be what would you have felt?
Feeling wise, Mecca said, okay, me feel it so bad, right? But on the other hand, how do I pick up myself and actually motivate people on Beshare? I would say, okay, come up with your comment. This is just a start of something bigger. And so when you come up with your commenter, then we can actually the next one something bro margin so
did it cross your mind say Abia? Anyway, it didn't cross your.
Okay, it did.
Okay.
Truth be told, but on the other hand, I had that confidence and say, okay, a bit so nice because me tell story now. Oh, now me share movie no. Later, I maybe say the Bismark about the story. But me tell story now. Me say where are they bit related to Bia? Minya krana. My idea was to go to all the churches, especially African churches. No, you go for 2. We take tickets there and sell to them. You know, the same how I made that bomb to other all these churches and sell this movie to them. They could have actually ended up in a big thing, but the only thing was time.
Yeah, that was too close. Yeah. I think it was still a big turnout. Yeah. To be honest, because of the timing of the program and now weddings be big, but people still attended. So I think it was good. Mami Bisa, what were some of the feedback you got from the people you sold the tickets to?
Actually, they were demanding like a part 2 of the movie, and it's actually a result of it's a result of people kind of Somuah satisfy their curiosity. So they had some idea. We said the movie should have ended in this way, but it never ended in that way. Okay. And so they were actually demanding a second part.
So do you think there should be a part 2?
And I think yes and no, because one thing is, if I said Duani Bebre, and that's Udi, that's all me, and you don't really demand another one, but Udi Kakrebi na Eda, you still demand more, So that is the same thing, and we are feeding people.
Yeah.
And so are there information, so they need more.
Yeah.
So how about we transitioning that idea to another movie?
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Instead of the same
thing.
Movie.
Yes.
Do you think there's something coming?
Yes, I think there's something coming up, and the marketing strategy is going to be massive.
Hey.
So you should watch out for more. Coming from me, you should watch out for more.
We're not playing now the winner.
Best thing, my brother. So now it's actually going to be more like you're involving more churches.
Okay.
Right?
Great.
And more you're better okay, if you're able to sell like 5 tickets, you can get 1 free.
Oh, I see.
So people will take it to their offices.
Yeah.
And even get people on board.
Yeah.
So that is I'm not going to say marketing out to me also, right?
Yeah. You have to recruit people.
Yes.
It's a team.
Yes. Yeah. And I'm going to motivate them with tickets, extra tickets.
Yeah. And the purpose of the movie, like choices,
and once African movies will be they don't tell the story because they want you to come and watch the movie.
And you
but on the other hand, American movies they want you to understand the story before you start.
Give you a summary.
That is it. Yeah. And so that is the idea why until movie the summary answer until the next movie. So we are still going to do the same thing, give people the summary, but on the other hand, come there and learn.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, you did really amazing, and I think your energy was so influential in PIWC, and I'm sure other people and even other churches saw it.
Right.
Because, Sanya, moving on. As a movie in the car, I say, "Who cry now? I say, who movie?" That's what I say. Yeah, it's my main desire. I don't see that now when you move.
Make us a time.
Okay.
Yeah, and me Kaisa elder announcer. Yeah.
Okay.
And I had that idea. So okay, why don't I go for it? But me and Nyoma be brave. So
on an audition.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Me and Nyoma be brave. So I was thinking, say I cannot really find time.
Yeah.
For the movie. But on the other hand, the next one, my wife be home.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah,
me that two elders so. Macon say quite them wife be woman.
So we are marketing manager. Yeah, everything is. Let me ask you, what was your favorite part of the movie? You can mention a scene, or I know the storyline, but what really was the Osha movie now? Because I'm then a catch upon watch scene.
Scene a catch me pa ye time. Jessica and the guy and friend, the good guy, Joe.
Yeah.
Time Joe was really rejected by Jessica.
I wanna reject.
Yeah. Truth be told, once Uncle Ford do not really appreciate the down moments.
Yeah.
But who got into a down moment, amount of reflections.
That's true.
You
take your time.
Yes, amount, because you learn, Yeah, also you say the boiling water that actually softens the egg. That's the same. No, that softens the potato. That's the same boiling water that actually hardens the egg. Any environment be able to find right? It either softens you or hardens you. And I see say that low moments, and low times, was the best time. He was able to reflect. He was able to think, say, even sa lady cry apamomia. Now my parents are also giving me options. Say, we create a beer. None less no they buy any book a dozen, a beer busiana commune. And so they were giving him options. And he had to choose. Say, okay, let's go. You know, the Bible says the God that actually closes doors and no one opens. It is the same God that opens door and no one closes. And so he opens and closes. And when there's a chapter of your life which is being closed, and you kind of keep pushing now. Obe losing your brain. So let it go. And that was also a nice moment that we, as you have to learn from that moment, that low moment. Say, you're rejected, nipa rejected.
Do you think people learn from the movie?
I'll say it depends on each person who watches it, because obi ade na adwen eba ebi obi kra do on mo hwe Ataria Jessica she and I said Joe eshe and said wa kana no afa said obi can a bro from. But personally I was there to learn, and that was why I was able to sell. Excuse me, I was able to sell because I had the passion to actually sell. I had that winning in me. Say, okay, I'm just selling it to people to come and learn. And that was nice.
I think that was great. Maybe our last couple questions. What do you think is the future plan for Majesty production? I know the Bismark can say more movies are coming. Is it mainly gonna be tailored towards like the things of God? Because I say the movie was more scriptural based, maybe not scriptural, but like church. What I say? Do you think there'll be other movies outside of like the maybe church environment without elders and deacons and godly stuff?
I think there will be more movies. Sometimes related to say elders better now. But what I was saying is that there will be more life lesson movies.
Life lesson, okay. That's what I'm trying to get at.
So there'll be more life lesson movies. A bit still. The goal is to educate. It's not really the amount of money you get at the end. And I will say, which I'll talk to Eda about it. We'll open the platform. Okay, even commenting book, and people will actually comment on. Okay, what do you think? The next movie should be, and we'll tailor that storyline to suit that.
To suit
and also
demand.
Yes, and also any other suggestion. Any other suggestion. Personally, I like life movies. I'm able to learn from this. A movie
apply to you.
Apply to me. Well, a movie and to me apply to me. I think it's like Ghana for movies we more like church and I say ritual obi akobosom so and I say relationships obi akodo we ne man. I think we have people who have gone through life. And I think I've talked to Elder about this before, but we have people who have gone through life, right?
We can use their life.
Their life, how they were able to make it from the bottom, from that point, to that top, right? I think that if we're able to transition that Nkofo story into movies, we really saw. So that is also something that we would
do you support Elder Somuah's vision? I say, we said how can producers be one way, but we will be versatile and I'll bet my before front answer.
Elder started according to started Troy, it's been a long time since high school. Right?
I didn't know that. Okay.
Since high school, wow. I was started Troy. He's been writing and winning awards.
Oh, wow.
So I think that he's more into, like I'm saying, life-based kind of stories.
Okay.
So I'm expecting more from him. and I know say he's not going to disappoint me. Neither is he going to disappoint the people who watch, who watch the movies. Yeah. So
last question: when do you think we can get any more? If people also want to support, meaning so more Facebook, meaning so personal Instagram. I don't know if people can contact the team. And because our marketing is infectious, so if from go for whom, so they will be back to outside.
Okay,
and just.
Sisiano, I just said me elder kasa more about baby a yepese yemfen, and I said the yepese yemfen to one more, need the yempese the two one more. But I wish say nkofo ebienya sa messaging so mbeti me de on pese en contact omo on form numbers into one more. Okay. Ye be contact omo ne yetimi direct omo to the best
resource
in the platform on between.
That's good. Good. Any last words for young people out there who want to maybe do something, maybe also make it life choice, maybe also act, maybe also school. Just any last words to the young folks there.
What I would say is, especially in the US, I had them say Uncle Ford talk more about passion. Right? Say
follow your passion.
Follow your passion. But at the end of the day, maybe I'm now passionate, so the outcome are you expecting? Yeah. Right? So what I'll first of all say is seek information. Now information is actually widespread. Seek information. Ask people who are ahead of you questions. Right? And you say they are mawa and now is what funny sir. No. I didn't think Bema will dream was or your Bema papa actually. I didn't know you see me papa over a mema bar. I didn't know you see me mommy. Yeah.
Over everyone.
I didn't know what you see is our causeway, right? And if you are kind of like say who you'll be seeking information, that is why the Bible says ask and you shall receive. Anyone who seeks finds, right? So that means that if you're actually seeking information to better yourself, then information will come. Ubenya information, and then you're able to build yourself. Right. That is one thing. And the last thing so you said. Conform correction. Obi ohonoma or ya dear or take any step. Na say be our person correcting na. Ham say into Ghana. But menka so be me correct. But why correct on? Okay, I made this mistake. Right. Let me do a different thing. Way. What I said, let me accept. Let me accept it. Say I made this choice and it failed. Yeah.
So let me look at
other. So that one, no, questioning attitude that will open up information to you. What I say, I will say, to take it back, me just now be a question about any new thing. I think say there's some short movie, so 10-minute movie, which will be out soon. Okay. Soon, and we will let people know more about it. They should watch out for.
Yeah, I like. I said that Bismark was selecting really good people around him because everybody is just positive and the energy is just positive. Now also over than this software because scriptures are
scriptures every human. That is why Nyankopon bo onipa no. Obi obe creative bia no. To say share laptop crana ya the manual right into Nyankopon who is the manufacturer or bo nipa no or the manual account
which is the Bible.
So you as the product you have to research on it. Say then tina me waha right into that eno mom na ma me ye na into but me nye interest me nye also mint me nye sofo.
Okay.
No crane mint me nye sofo. But me dey say
we are marketing.
Any marketing. I just like business, but yeah, I like business. Okay. And 2020, we just watch out for. Hey. Yeah, pictures are maybe. I mean, you say go phone me pictures.
Oh yeah.
But maybe trap pictures per year in 2020 and the rest of the years. But on the other hand, the person
don't handle better because he's also a photographer. So don't handle better.
Kobe Black 77.
Kobe Black 77.
Kobe Black.
But a light skin.
Yeah. Me a black. Me a black now. But yeah, in for like who study Bible na so quote Bible nko for tag you say okay obey suffer. No,
but it's not always the case.
Yes, and there also unsua nyame asem no na unfa apply in business because I like business. In business, in everything that you do, you just want to apply the word of God to it. And
Charlie, we are blessed with so many people at just in the end of the year or party. Community near expanding no more.
Yeah,
but
maybe started some YouTube videos being so on finance.
Okay.
On my story, and this is actually time a bit chunk of funds. My story, like people, one mistake I want to say, Mkolani a war Mohanum saying, and I send penny for a war Mohanum saying, they are not able to appreciate the story of Omo Mame no. And to be in Tiasa said the entire Mame a transition from Ghana out for how Moabedu am so Bow Warehouse. And to say Oko school 1 2 na so na down for binana down for Mame and as any parent ye Juma a corporate officer. On respecting mommy bill. Why? Because on send mommy yet low class job.
Low income job.
But you don't know where our mommy if you buy ye. Our mommy a supporter with the hard working see. So bit me do a higher peak. And I want to actually create a platform for mommy 4 to share their story, for Uncle 4 to share their story. And so I want to
their
create
journey,
the journey, no, and bridge that gap no between young folk no baby and full fever. I say, yes, as our story no disconnection about no man disrespect baby brain. Yes, and it be also like I said, finance. Talk more about finance. Talk more too about motivations, like motivate people.
Yes, send me links maybe.
Yeah, about.
All right, Charlie. Anything else we need to know?
Say, in your door. But the door park, the door pan in your couple. But yeah, that is the truth. Said your door pan in your couple. And yeah, the door. But in Tisobanya, there are many things in him you can really enjoy. So, any platform I'm giving, you know, I want to actually say this. Say, Nyankopon do be a pa. Inti baby biara will be a no.
We anointed man of God.
I'm so sad.
Thank you guys. All right, have a good one. That's a pretty fun.